Hello and welcome to this Tinker's Construct Beginner's Guide. I am Box Gaming and I will be your guide today. Alright, so... what the... derp? Pretty much every single mod pack out there at the moment uses Tinker's Construct for their early game and also kind of late game tools. So the first thing you want to set up is a blank pattern. It's just sticks and blanks like that. And then you want to make these stations. It sounds like a lot. There's 5 things I would recommend you make at start, but they're very simple. They're all the same. So a crafting station is made with just a crafting table. Very nice. The only difference between a crafting station and a crafting table is that a crafting station can hold items. And when you close your inventory screen, the items stay in there. It's nice. Okay, so the next one is the tool station, which requires said station plus a pattern. Part builder requires a log and a pattern. The chest needs a pattern and a chest. And the table, the stencil table, needs a pattern and some planks. And that is it. Got a random one here. That's all you need to start. So I've got them set up here. Stencil table, pattern chest, part builder, tool station. That's it. So the first thing you're going to want to do is in the stencil table put some blank patterns, same as that you just made, and make some basic patterns. So, you know, I generally make the pickaxe head pattern, and let's do the shovel one, the tool rod one, and the binding one. Oh, and maybe the axe as well. Cool. Then you can shove them in this chest, and if you put the chest next to a part builder, the part builder can actually access that chest. This is not necessary, but yeah, why not? Why not, right? So the next thing we want to do is get some material. I've got some cobblestone and some wood here, and now we can just make our items. So we want to make a pickaxe, so we put the pickaxe head pattern in there, and so cobblestone, and boom. There's a stone pickaxe head. Now if you're wondering how do you know which items to make, simply go to the tool station, click on the item you want to make, pickaxe, and you can see what it needs right there. So we just saw that we need a binding as well. Let's make a binding out of wood. And a tool rod. And we can just, that's just a stick. You can just use a stick as well. Cool. So click on the pickaxe, put in the items in the correct positions, and boom, done. We now have the stone pickaxe with +2 attack damage. Here it'll tell us exactly what it does. It has a durability of 131, mining speed of 8, bonus of 4, and mining levels iron. Nice. And I'm in creative mode, so whatever, you know. But that's it. Now, this is a very, very, very basic demonstration, of course, but when you start, you get these books. And when you read the books, you can actually learn a lot. And, you know, these are the basic things that I just showed you. Blah, blah, blah. And, you know, the berries, etc. I'm not going to go through this. Now, the next step you're going to do is grout and seed bricks. I'll show you that. I just want to go through this. Yeah, I'll do it for now. The next book you make, you can just do this, by the way. Put this in a crafting bench. Go away. The next book is Materials and You, and this will tell you everything about the materials. This book is probably the one that you're going to read most, and it's very, very important. So every single material has a specific property. So it has durability, it has mining speed, it has attack damage, it has many, many, many more things. But just to start off, let's say pickaxe. This just shows you all the tools you can make, and it gives you some explanations from it. Special mention for the hammer, which does a 3x3 area mining, and the axe, which chops down a whole tree at once, which is nice. Excavators, a shovel, but 3x3, very nice. So here it tells you all the materials and what it does. So wood is nothing too useful, but like stone, for example, has a mining speed, mining level, and a material trait of stonebound. Stonebound pretty much just means that the more damage the pickaxe is, the faster it'll work. Iron will have reinforced, etc. The flint, cactus, you could pretty much use anything. Bone, obsidian, all the way up to the better materials. I don't know where they are here. Of manulian and ardite. And you get these in the nether. But yeah, just have a read through it and you can see what they do. And you can combine these materials to get some really cool weapons. Okay, so next step is making some seared bricks from grout. Grout is just sand, gravel, and clay. Put that in a furnace and it makes seared bricks. With these seared bricks, you're going to need a whole lot of stuff. But first start off with making seared bricks. The multiple. This one here. And you use those to make the main structure of your smeltery. And the smeltery allows you to double your ores very, very quickly. It looks very complicated, but it's actually very, very simple. So, the controller, the same seared brick, but in this pattern, the drain in this pattern, I'm not going to show you them all. It's, you know, you're just going to have to look them up in an AI. They're very, very simple. I would also recommend you get a tank. Well, not recommend, you need this, but I would recommend to get some windows as well. And that's it. Now all you do is put it in a pattern like that. And I'll just lay it out quickly for you here. So what you do is you make a 3x3 area. Just like that. And then you just make it like that. And you put a controller there. I'll just get one as well, why not? You don't have to put it here, you can put it anywhere. It's very flexible. Put this next to it and boom, it's working. You now have a working forge. You can see it's working because you can right click on the controller and it shows that there's lava, although lava is empty. And the next step you want to do is, I usually make them too high at start. It's pretty decent. I'll probably put some windows here so you can see what's going on. And you want to use these drains, smeltery drains. Generally set up 2 at the start of the game. And next to the drains you want to put these faucets. 1, 2, like that. And under the faucets you want to put a casting table and a casting basin. Now the basin will gather all this stuff and make it into a block. So let's have a quick look. I have 36 ingots. So if I right click this, the faucet, it'll start filling up the basin with gold, molten gold, and it'll harden after a few seconds into a block. Quite nice. Bada boom. I right click this and I now have a gold block in my inventory. Okay, so the next step, I would strongly recommend you get some gold. Put some gold in the smelter. There you go. And you can see them here. And they'll smelt into liquid. And you can use brass as well. But I just don't like it as much. It seems to be more difficult to make, or more annoying to make, maybe is the better word. Anyways, we now have gold in there, and the first thing I usually do is get an ingot. Doesn't matter which one, just an ingot. Put it in your hand and right click on the table. You can see it puts it into the table, and then right click on the faucet when it has gold in there, and that will make you an ingot cast. You just keep it in the table. You can take it out as well, and then just put it back in. And the next time you right click on this, it will now actually fill this, and you can take out the ore, the ingot. Boom, done. Now every single ore you put in here, you can get 2 ingots out, so it doubles your ore. It's quite nice. Now all it needs to work is lava in this tank, and all you get is a bucket. You just right click the tank, done. And it lasts forever. A long time. Okay, so now you know how to make this thing. You know how to double your ores. And you know how to make ingots. Cool. The next step is to use a... Let's make one. Make all these parts. You know, let's say stone pickaxe. Head. and go to the table again and put this pickaxe head in there and right click. Now what it's going to do is it's going to make a cast of a pickaxe head, and this will allow you to smelt other materials and then cast them into whatever you want, and this will allow you to make better tools. So you know, we can right click this, and why doesn't it work? Can't make it out of gold? Oh, I didn't know that. Could just put some iron in there. Well, we can do that. This is gonna overflow a little bit. Anyways, yeah, so if I now put iron in here, it'll make me an iron pickaxe head. So the next thing you want to do is make this tool forge. And it's very easy to make. That was the crafting bench that I just... No, it's here. Never mind. So all you need is 4 blocks of iron, really. It's kind of expensive, but not too bad. Seed bricks and a tool station. You can just use this tool station you already made. Yeah, you can just use that one. And the tool forge is the exact same as the tool station, except for you can make more advanced tools. So for example, we can make a hammer. And I've got some, I just made some random things here. So I've got a slime large plate, I've got a iodide hammer, cobalt large plate, and a obsidian tough rod. And just will, you know, give me all the stats about it. Boom, done. Very nice. Now, the last thing to note is modifiers. Modifiers. So you can put anything on this, like redstone for example, and when you add modifiers to your weapon or your tool, of course it will do something to it. Now redstone will make it go faster, so if I take this, if I do that, and I hold shift, you can now see there's 9 out of 50 redstone on there, and mining speed will be affected a little bit. It's currently 3.56, and if I do this, it'll be 3.9. Now each weapon only has a limited amount of modifiers. So for example, this tool has 2 modifiers remaining, you can see that there, and 1 modifier already taken, redstone. Now you can increase these modifiers by using some diamond and emerald, etc. You can look this up in the books. I would definitely recommend just reading this. It seems smarter. So here you can see in this book, you can see the actual how to make it, etc. It's explained quite well. Shows you exactly everything you can make. And I think this book has the modifiers in there at the end. Go all the way to the end, and you can see that here the modifiers. So if you add a diamond, you get 500 extra durability, and an emerald 50% more, etc. The notable ones are, I guess, a lava crystal, which means you can smelt blocks when you harvest them, so like a furnace. Luck is like, well, it's amazing. It just allows you to get more stuff, so if you get diamonds, pretty awesome. And then we have sharpness for damage, etc. Just read through it. It's very simple. The cool one is Silk Touch, Silk Jewel, and yeah, that's about it. You can even put flux on it, so you can recharge your pickaxe with power. It's pretty damn amazing. So I hope that was sort of helpful. There's a lot more to do in this mod, as you can see. These books explain most of it, but it is fun. There's a lot of stuff to do, and it's quite exciting. So if you have any questions, let me know in the comments. If there's enough questions, I'll make another video. But for now, that's it, and thanks for watching.